Hello and welcome to the Soma Breath Meditation, the inner world. Today we will be breathing in a rhythm, and we will use a 4/4 rhythm, a 2/2 rhythm. In our third round, we'll combine the 4/4 rhythm and 2/2 rhythm. So the 4/4 rhythm will be used more for heart coherence and connecting ourselves to the heartbeat of the earth and building resonance. Whereas the 2/2 breathing, where you breathe in for 2 and out for 2, is more for clearing out any trauma or stress or anything like that, and also activating your third eye and allowing you to open up to messages that may come in, or also releasing things that no longer serve you. Soma breath is a unique combination of rhythmic breathing, music, and visualization. And so I will be leading you on a journey today to help you release anything that you no longer need and bring in healing, love, and light. When we do Soma breath work, we breathe in beats, and we also breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. So you can just pause for a moment and just take a few breaths in through your nose, releasing it out through your mouth. And take a moment, and as you're listening to me, just introduce everything. Notice whether you're breathing into your chest or your belly. So diaphragmatic breathing, we want to breathe in and feel our belly rise, which means that we're getting the oxygen more fully into our lungs. So breathe in through your nose, feel your belly rise, and release the air out your mouth. Now, since we'll be doing some 2/2 breathing today, during that time, it is okay if it's more comfortable, breathe in and out of your mouth. Okay, that more rapid breathing builds up the oxygen and also prepares us for our breath holds. And so we will have breath holds. We'll have 3 rounds of breathing. So during a breath hold, it'll come at the end of rhythmic breathing, and I'll ask you to breathe in, empty your lungs, breathe all the air out. And if you're sitting, you'll want to gently bring your chin into your neck, engaging a neck lock, and we'll hold our breath out for some time. And if you struggle to hold your breath out or feel any stress or anxiety around that, you just take a sip, let it back out, and then continue to breath retention. The end of the breath retention, we'll take a deep breath in, and we'll hold the breath in. We'll squeeze the Mula Bandha, which is the pelvic floor, bringing the energy up the spine, into our third eye, into our midbrain. And just for about 30 seconds, we'll hold that breath in and then release it out before we prepare for the next round or the final meditation. Additionally, more advanced breath work with the inhale, right? We can squeeze the Mula Bandha on each inhale. So that's that pelvic floor, all the muscles right at the bottom of the pelvis. And so if you want to, and I'll give you some reminders and guide you, but you'll be able to breathe in, squeeze after you breathe in, and release the squeezing of the pelvic floor on your exhale. So the rhythmic breathing is beneficial for everyone. However, the breath holds are contraindicated for people who are pregnant or have some serious illnesses such as COPD 2 or 3, epilepsy, an irregular heartbeat, a pacemaker, any other recent serious illnesses like cancer or something that you're recuperating from. So if you're unsure if you fall into this category, or if you know you do, during those breath holds, just breathe rhythmically and peacefully and continue with your journey. Some people with tinnitus or hernia may also have a hard time with the breath holds. And so if you're unsure there, you might choose not to do the breath holds today. And I promise you, will be plenty of benefit just in the rhythmic breathing. It's also wonderful to meditate with headphones. It helps with the binaural, tripneural beats, fully engaging your brain. And you don't want to meditate right after eating. And you don't want to meditate while you're in the water or driving or in some other dangerous situations. So that gets you prepared for today. So just a few things I want to think about as we go in today's meditation. The Buddha said at one point, all that we are is all that we have thought. Since we're young, we've had experiences or received messages, right, where we have developed this idea in our mind of who we are. Often we have reinforced that idea of who we are, confirming it with further experiences, so that we may have layers upon layers of ideas and messages that we tell ourselves about who we are and who we can be, or perhaps who we can't be. However, if we quiet the mind and we tune into our heart, our soul, our higher self, we realize that we're much more than our mind, much more than our thoughts. And during the meditation today, I invite you to release thoughts that no longer serve you and return to this higher self. And by doing so, you can create a new narrative, a new story for yourself about who you are and who you can be. And you can let go of any limiting thoughts, and therefore becoming limitless, filled with abundance and joy and love, and operating from your heart center. So to begin today, we'll start with a track of Om. And the Om sound is considered to be the sound of creation. And it helps us activate our hypothalamus, reduces our stress, reduces inflammation. And so we'll do a 3-part Om, the sound of Ah, Oo, and The Ah, I want you to focus on vibrating your lower chakra, the pelvic floor, the area of creation and creativity. As you shift into Oo, you'll resonate in the heart area in your throat. And with you'll feel the vibration in your brain and in your head. So the track will guide you, and you can just simply begin to breathe with it. With each tone, you breathe in, and as much as you can, you'll sync your Om with the sound on the track. And it'll also help us begin to lengthen our exhale. So as we lengthen our exhale, right, we release tension, we release stress, and we calm ourselves down. So I wish to start with that today. So if you're not already sitting or lying down, please come to a comfortable position where your back is straight and your breath can flow freely. And it's fine to sit or lie down, whichever you're more comfortable in. So just take a few slow breaths as you begin to hear the music. Allowing your body to settle and relax. Feeling it ease into the floor. And you can hear the ah and then the ooh and then the ooh. Breathing in. shut off, let go. If you need to shift or move in any way, do so now as we begin. Allow yourself to tune into the sound of the water, letting go, relaxing. And picture yourself walking along a clear mountain stream as it tumbles through the rocks and the roots of the trees. Breathe in the peace and the quiet. Allowing any stress or any tension that might still be in your body to just release and let go. Take a moment and notice the light on the leaves. Perhaps it's glinting off the water. What do you see around you? Notice any ferns or flowers, purples, greens, yellows. Breathe in the light. Breathe in the peace. And as you walk along, you notice how the trees, how the stream, the rocks just are. They know how to just be. They do not hold any layers of thoughts, for they do not have a mind. And as you bring in this peaceful energy from the trees and the flowers, and you listen to the birds chirp as they flip from branch to branch, you notice you have some layers, some stories that you tell yourself that you would like to release. So that you can return to your truth, to your state of calm being, where you can return to the source of all things, existing in quiet, existing in love. Find a place by the stream, a rock, nice and smooth, where you sit down, pull off your shoes, and you put your feet into the cool water. And as you sit there, paying attention to your breath, letting it gently flow in and out, any thoughts that arise, you just gently let them flow from your body, out your feet, down the stream, releasing them with gratitude. If you hold any ideas about yourself that no longer serve you, that you wish to release, you do so now as you sit by this stream, letting the water gently cleanse you, pulling any negative thoughts or emotions, stress from your body, letting it gently float away, knowing that these are all created in your mind and that you are so much more than your mind. And as you continue to relax, you feel more connected to the earth, to the trees, to the water. You become more connected to your breath. You notice that you are releasing all thought, all preconceived notions about how you should be or the world should be. You feel free, happy, and in a moment we'll begin to breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Take a breath in and let it out. And breathe in.
2, 3, 4. Hands. 2, 3, 4.
Gently breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. No pause between inhale or exhale.
2, 3, 4. Hands. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Hands. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Hands. 2.
With each breath, you relax even further, releasing any ideas, thoughts that pop into your head. You just let them go, feeling them drain from your body, floating away in the water. With each breath in, you feel your belly rise and fall. As it breathes with the trees, you breathe with the water. The more you let stories in your mind wash away, the more relaxed you become, the more free you feel, the more connected. Gaining a sense of a collective consciousness, a love that binds all things. Feel a sense of gratitude for all the lessons you've learned, even from those things you let go. Gratitude for what they've taught you. Gratitude for the freedom from them if they no longer serve you. We'll enter our birth rest retention. Take a deep breath in. Hold just for a moment. And release the air out, emptying your lungs. If you're sitting, you can gently tuck your neck. And just sit with your lungs completely empty. Floating on the music, floating on the trees, letting the water and the breeze carry you, nurture you. If you need a saving sip of air, you take a little sip. Empty your lungs again. Take this time to renew yourself. Becoming completely free. And take those saving sips of air as you need them. Returning to empty lungs, embracing this time of healing, rejoice in the freedom, and in a moment we'll take a deep breath in, 3, 2, 1, and in, squeezing the Mulabandha, bringing the energy of your spine into your mid-brain, using this light and energy, holding for just another moment, and releasing that breath out, allowing you to return to a normal breath for just a few moments. And in gratitude, you rise. Perhaps you walk barefoot to the ground softly with your feet. You notice a new lightness in your step, a new lightness in the trees as you continue on your path. Walking through the trees that are brighter, energy that you feel, and we'll begin to breathe again. Breathing in and out. With this faster beat, if you continue to breathe in and out of your mouth, you may. Breathing into your belly. You may contract the pelvic floor with each breath in. Contract and release. And contract and release. Feeling yourself dance among the trees down the path. Your spirit free, full of joy. You're light, you're limitless. Having released any worries, any fears. Like a young child, playing among the light, the trees and the flowers. Picture yourself there as you continue to breathe. And up ahead, down the trail, you notice a shaft of light coming through the trees, lighting up a spot, a perfect circle. And you breathe in, holding the breath in, release out, emptying your lungs. You step into this shaft of light with empty lungs, lifting your arms up. Holding that breath out. As this light falls on you, you feel reconnected to the source, to your true self. You feel the limitless, pure love. Remembering that you can take a small sip of air anytime you need it, returning to your empty lungs, allowing this time of healing, allowing this time for insight, any new messages that come to you, allowing you to create abundance and joy in your life. A sense of limitless opportunity. Taking those small sips as you need them. What is your truth? Who are you meant to be? What are you meant to do now that you've released any stories or narratives that you no longer wish to carry? What opportunities lie before you? The limitless possibilities, opportunities. Taking that small sip as you need it, returning to your breath retention. Envision yourself, your perfect, healthy self, full of love and joy, gratitude. Notice that there is a world that we exist in full of harmony, abundance, and love, where each one of us is empowered to live our best self. There's enough for each of us to take what we need and to give what we can. Create your story, your new story. The one that allows you to be your best self, your true self. the one that you were born on this earth to be. And we'll take a breath in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Bring energy up your spine. Tightening the Mula Bandha. Squeezing that pelvic floor. Feeling the energy spiral up into your midbrain. Hold that breath in. Releasing it with the tone. No. Allowing yourself to just return to your normal breath here for a moment or two. Take time to notice, what does this world that you now exist in feel like? What is your body like? How does it move? What does your heart feel like? How is it changed? What makes it full? Notice you have all the time you need in the world to do what you love to do. You have all the joy and the gratitude, the love that you need. Picture yourself in this world. What does it look like? What does it feel like? This abundance. And in a moment, we'll begin to breathe in a 4/4 rhythm again. Just a few more breaths here on your own. Breathing in through your nose, feeling your belly rise. Letting the air out your mouth. Each breath relaxing you. Breathe in this new story. This story that you choose. Harness the mind using your heart and your soul. Breathe in that love and gratitude. Breath out. We are all connected. The beautiful web of love and light, of joy and gratitude, abundance and harmony. Nose and out through your mouth. You can contract the Mula Bandha on each in-breath as you wish. In and contract. Out and release. In and contract. Out and release. A few more breaths at this pace and then we'll engage in the faster rhythm. And in for 2 and out for 2. Continue to engage the Mula Bandha that feels right for you. Contracting the pelvic floor muscles. With this quicker rhythm, we strengthen this connection to this new story. This story of empowerment and abundance, of harmony and love. Building up the energy, the good feeling. Few more breaths. Fully engaging, feeling limitless abundance and love. And breathing fully in. Hold for a moment. And then releasing the air out. Emptying your lungs, going into your breath retention. And we'll take a breath in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in and hold and squeeze. Squeezing up the pelvic floor. And releasing that breath out. If indeed all we are is all the thoughts that we've had, what thoughts do you choose? What thoughts do you let go of? What is your new story of love, abundance? Lying here and taking time to soak in this healing, this new knowing, this connection to Source. And to this idea that we decide what our story is. Our mind does not control us. We can control our mind with our heart, tapping into our true self, our sense of love. Lie here in peace.